I hope you guys are doing well because we are here to enjoy the action of Nvidia iCafé attack powered by ASUS ROG. Yeah, guys, day before yesterday we had the qualifiers. Yesterday we got to see the semis, and eventually today we have the grand stage stretch where we are
Yes.
going to see the grand finale, where we are going to see the action of a best of five. Yes, we have seen the PO win so far. We have seen that a particular map goes out of the hands and teams are out of the picture. But no, this is not the time where we are going to see similar things. We are going to see a complete different scenario of five different maps coming into the picture. So a lot of maps will be there. It could be Vertigo, it could be Nuke, where we're going to start. It could be even some different maps like Mirage as well. Mirage has been so far, if I'm not wrong, the most go-to maps in semis,
Mhm.
also in the qualifiers. We have seen that particular map coming through a lot in the picture. So I'm hopefully looking forward to it. Maybe we are going to see that particular map, guys. But welcoming you all on the disc, we want to say this that the grand finals are going to be jam packed. The action is going to be on par because we have Dragon Lord and there is yet another amazing team, which is a surprise for you guys. You'll get to know that once we dive into the action. And Santa, I want to welcome you on the disc. Any expectations from the day?
Yesterday, we saw the dragons breathing fire over the opponents. I'm definitely expecting that kind of action-packed day over today as well. At the same point of time, have to see, since you did not take the other team's name, even I'm not
Mm,
gonna reveal it. I'll keep it as a surprise for the fact the
yeah.
moment we jump into the game, we'll see how exactly the team is going to pan against Dragon Lords.
Oh, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be way too interesting to see how the whole situation goes on. And in order to retaliate from Dragon, take their top spot, win the victory, it's Blitz Esports' retaliation, which is going to pitch in, fight back, retaliate, and maybe win this very first map of Mirage, taking the upper hand. Remember, guys, it's all about taking the upper hand right now. It's not about winning the game because in order to win the action, in order to win the upper hand in your favor, you still need to win three maps, and those three maps are going to be equally important from both the sides. Honestly, Dragon Lord, they have my respects once again because of the fact that they have some amazing individuals in the way they have played in the past. But at the same point, we cannot undermine the fact that Blitz Esports Retaliations, if they somehow have made their way in the finals, they still have potential.
Agreed. They have a lot of potential, hence they are here at the stage. Now against Dragon Lord, have to see how exactly they are going to pan out. So the round about to begin, the first set of rounds already taking care of tick quick turn. A lot of damage about to be dealt. The USP is going on the prowl with that. About to make a defensive stance. Doesn't look like he may stand tall. There we go. Begins with a beginner. Begins with a banger over the head. And in between, you see the plant happening. So this is a situation where taking care of it slightly becomes tense. Yes, of course, on the nail biting end, and then beautiful victory for the Blitz, Dragon Lord. I yes, we can expect. I mean, it's too early to say that to talk about comebacks and etc. etc. Wherein we know what's gonna happen.
Hey, it's actually a city-sided map, so we can
Hmm.
expect that this is justified. We can expect that this is the kind of play that we will get to see that. But is
Mhm.
that discount killer? I still cannot see clearly. But if it's discount killer, I have my doubts regarding Dragon Lord winning, to be honest, because he is yet another individual played with Evil Prince a lot, and eventually Element X or Aryan. He has shown his true talent in the past as well, so he can continue doing that once again in this whole scenario. I'm definitely counting it, but for now. It seems like they're the CG side team, they're getting ready, but at the same point, Dragonlord and their teammates have invested big. They have gone with the Mac 10s, the Gullils, and eventually a Deagle as well. That too after losing the first round, which is not the ideal equations, but then again, guys, when have we seen the ideal equations, guys? We are talking about two of the biggest giants in the whole circuit, and they are here in the grand finale. So, of course, there is going to be something out of the box. There is going to be somewhat different approach coming through, but it seems like that approach is not going to be feasible enough because from
Mhm.
both the sides there has been a loss. There has been uh, downfall of few individuals. But here from the ladder room, look at this. Player has taken some good spots. He really want to hit, penetrate, and put down the player. But is it going to happen? Let's wait and watch.
Yes, indeed. How exactly it's going to turn up and would go into the favor remains a question as of now. 45 seconds on the clock. TikTok says the timer. Go ahead, get a banger. With
Yeah.
the weapons advantage here, you may see a little more happening. Now, how exactly it's going to pan out is the question still. 1-0 being the lead and none of the teams making any attempts at this juncture wherein has the control a little bit over the site and with that tries to attempts for the same wherein denies. You see a flank happening. Meanwhile, it's the last one standing. Just like that, they got deleted off the map. Team Dragonlord slight bit of opposition from Blitz. Now, I have to say, if Blitz can continue the same for the next set of rounds or not.
Hmm. This is going to be interesting. I think that there is a very big possibility that Blitz will still win this particular round, and the reason behind it is basically pretty simple. That the
Mm-hmm.
force buy that happened in the previous round, it
Mm-hmm.
is not in the favor of Team Dragonlord. They have already faltered down. They have already lost the track of the picture. So I think due to that reason, there is a very big chance that we are going to see once again a winning scenario coming in from the sides of Blitz Esports Retaliation, because they do have some weapons to work with. Look at them, M4A1s, diffusal kits, loads of utils, everything that they really need is in their control, is under their control, under their radar. But on the other corner, when it comes to Yellow Flash, Aryan and their teammates, they have decided to go all in with the Deagles. They might save the day. Let's see. The Deagle shots go in, but it's Ramanas who is going to be there with the output. And yes, guys, it's actually Discount Killer. So they need to fear this guy along with Crush as well. Ultimate, Ravana, and Rico, I don't know much about them. Not yet seen a lot of action from their corner, but Discount Killer and Crush, these are the two individuals which needs to be watched out, which needs to be countered in order to win the victory in the Counter Strike 2. But I doubt for now it will happen. But maybe the fourth round with adequate amount of loss bonus and the full buy, Dragon Lord should rise.
Completely agree with you. The opportunity is over here. We see the AKs, the AWP, a good investment on the utils as well. On the other front, you see the M4A4s, the M4A1s with a lot of utilities, man. Amazing work about to be unleashed. Now, I have to say, Prince exactly can those get those bangers that he landed yesterday. Do not forget about the beautiful execution towards the last part, man. That was a beautiful close off to the game with that they claimed the victory yesterday. Now, it's a different story altogether today. The
Mhm.
first match of the best of five, the
Yeah.
first map on the series. So yes, remains as a question. I think so. It's a
Oh.
oh my goodness, it's a cheeky angle for sure. Even I was about to jump on my chair. So it's a 5v4 and Yellow Flash slightly low on health. You see a big move happening. Discount Killer about to move into the crossfire with that. He takes care of two. Okay, that's over Vayne. And on the other lane, you saw the player just getting vanished off the map. Yellow Flash and Aryan all alone. Yesterday they got the 2Ks. Now can they do it again, Raider?
Honestly, it's a little bit disheartening for the sides of Dragon Lord, the fans who are here to cheer them. The way this team is toppling down, it should not happen. Because Blitz Esports Retaliation, and the beauty, guys, is because we have not yet seen Blitz Esports Retaliation for a single game on the broadcast. So that's why we as a casters were also pretty unscathed and had no idea of what particular teams are going to bring. And that's the beauty of Nvidia iCafe attack. Every now and then we get to see some new names because it's the cafes that are actually under the banner. That's why the players that play into the picture, they might be bifurcated. They might play under a banner of one particular team whenever there are such tournaments where the team registrations happen. But whenever it comes to Nvidia iCafe attack, these cafes, they kind of tend to divide the players, whichever is closer to their town and eventually closer to the area, wherever player feel comfortable, they rest along the way, and then they play along the way. It seems like that due to that reason, Blitz Esports Retaliation, they have actually secured a very good team, and the way they are playing, it's absolutely massive right now. And it's all thanks to the disqualification that happened to the other particular team known as MIG, I believe. But anyway, guys, all said and done, I really want to see what happens next. Crush, Ultimate, Discount Killer, Ravana, Rico, four individuals. It's a 4-0 already. Five individuals coming in from their corner. 4-0 being done and dusted. Loss bonus is still trickled out. So there's a good chance that once again there will be a force buy kind of situation coming in from the sides of from the sides of Dragonlord, sorry. Because Blitz Esports, they do have such a good economy that they can easily lose around and still buy a full buy and eventually come back. I can't hear you, Santa.
Look at me, I'm like a duffer turning off the mic and then talking to you. I got slightly carried away with the excitement of the finals. So
Happens.
yep, these things happen. A good decision and a banger. Waiting for it and got it captured right on that. Continues it over the other one along with a flashbang. A good decision from Aryan to stay on the. Okay. Gotta see if they can happen. A cheeky angle. Oh, cannot stay over there for long. over the barracks with Aryan moving in the lane. It's going to be another head connection raider.
Mm-hmm.
Looking difficult at this juncture.
It is quite difficult right now. Aryan is super low, receiving a lot of shot. Yellow flash on the other corner is beyond the ticket booth. He is going to get bombed out. Yes, indeed, that's the case. Gets lead in his body. Ultimate is going to put that ultimate showcase of the scenario under his control. Once again, they do have the force buy. They can actually go for the force buy. Are they looking forward to seek um 6-0 under the radar? Maybe, possibly going with the save. That can be the case, but honestly, the way things are happening, I really have my doubts regarding the way things will end up in this map of Mirage. I don't know whose pick it is, but we need to get the info on the map community as well. We will get you that info, don't worry, guys. But for now, it seems like that Rico and his teammates, the way they are playing on the CT side, it's well equipped, and they have seen all the games that are coming in from Dragon Lord, and that's one of those disadvantage you can call it for Dragon Lord, because they have played n number of games on the stream. That's and that too in the map of Mirage. Their strategies are totally opened up for the opponents to read. And then you have individuals like Crush and Discount Killer who already know what these guys are capable of, so they can easily have that advantage. Take 9 will not shine. It's all about the scout. Sniper, which has got decent damage, but you need to attain 2 shots in order to put the player down, and all the player is going to receive is maybe a knife. Maybe a knife. Yup, it is a knife frag, guys. Rico and Discount Killer combined effort from their corner. They shut down the player, and it was a diffusal also done and dusted. Blitz Esports retaliation. So far, it's just them and them only in the lobby.
Agreed. It looks as if Raider, I mean, I might be wrong when I say this, wherein I saw this happening quite good number of times, hence I voice it out. That a team, it's not like they're purposefully losing. It's not that, they are not attempting, wherein they are
Right.
trying to assess their opponents. So they want to look at the way the opponents are attacking, then formulate a plan with which they can exactly go for the banger. So if that's the case with Dragon Lords, that they are still at 0, I'm fine with it. To go ahead, the map as well can make a big time difference. Now Prince, along with the support, going for the head. That's a beautiful off connection. Another one just gets deleted. So this forced by kind of situation kind of worked for them. The weaponry working for them, rather than I should say the other way. So till now, they went ahead, assessed the situation a little bit. Now it's up to Crush, wherein getting a 1v4, I don't think it's that quite possible. The plant also occurred, so he being at the site and defending it all alone gets the one. Oh no, he missed it slightly. The second one lands exactly over Yellow Flash, while Crush lost a lot of health. The flashbang completely stunning him, holds a beautiful corner, knows for sure that the diffuse would happen, wherein a big flank happening. He's about to get flushed. Oh my goodness! He did it one more time. Can you do it two more? So Crush with low on health. If Raider he does that and buys the time, it's a victory for Blitz. My
It is, it
goodness!
is. Actually, it's not going to be a victory for Blitz because of the fact that the plant is already done. It's the attackers who are going to win the T-sided team. It's going to be Dragon
Right.
Lord who will take this SWAT. What Crush is capable of winning is basically his save. The op that he was able to secure. I mean, yes, there were n number of dollars that they were readily available with, but still losing a 4,700 bunch of dollars is not a good scenario for you. You never want to have that op out of your hands if you have really invested in it. It's kind of that unspoken bond between you and your weapon, and that's exactly what
Yes.
Crush had. He still got beautiful picks and was able to survive. It was down to like 20-30% of HP, but he still survived for the team, and he is back with the vengeance probably. But Discount Killer also has invested big. M4A1s, M4A4s, and then we have the ops coming in. If you swing, you will go down. That's exactly what happened. Crush takes down Evil Prince. He's like, yeah, I'm the king of that palace. That's exactly where Evil Prince was speaking in from. It's the palace region where Crush usually crushes his opponent, usually crushes his other arch nemesis. So let's wait and watch if he's going to continue doing that. Crush is kind of faltering back because he knows that he needs to play on long angles if he really wants to win. But here in the rubble region, we had Rico getting 2. Element X finds Rico, gets a trade, but it's basically a 2v4 equation. 2 ops, 2 ARs against 2 big time ARs known as AKs.
Yes, indeed. 6-1 and 4v2 situation. Yellow Flash and its Element X. So far, Element X. Oh my goodness, the moment I spoke about him, He getting annihilated completely. Discount killer, extremely low on health. Yellow flush has that angle, doesn't land the shot. Attempts for the second, meanwhile is getting flushed out. And doesn't leave any room for him to work with, and just like that gets deleted off the map. Crush taking him off. With that, look at the economy. Once again, Team Blitz Esports retaliation, seriously a retaliation.
Troublesome equations. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to be a fierce fight, as you rightly called it out. It's a good retaliation coming in from the sides of Blitz Esports. Retaliation, as their name suggests, they are here to retaliate. They are here to offer good
Yes.
vengeance. And Dragon Lord on the other corner, they're in big trouble because right now, being on the attacking side, even if you get 4 more rounds, then you might feel yourself accomplished. But if you don't get those 4 rounds, if you even lose 1 more round out of your hand, their disadvantage is going to be uncanny. So for that reason, they need to watch out. They need to figure out something different. They need to build a good approach in order to like really win, really contain the whole equation under their pedestal. So let's see if that's going to happen. Ops, Evil Prince once again invested big. I'm a bit surprised to see like they should have actually gone for a hero AK, but they've decided to go for a hero op, irrespective of any other meta that was there from the prior junctions. This is
Mm-hmm.
pretty interesting, guys. Let's see. They are trying to come from the T apps. Will there be any spot that they get an advantage from or not? Let's wait and watch. Ravana on the other corner, he's holding a very good tactical advantage area. His pixels are going to be very difficult to watch out. It could be Evil Prince who's going to find him. Other than that, those Tech Nines, they do not stand a chance against this guy. The angle that he has held under his radar. Okay, some flashbangs, some utils. This is the moment to shine, rise, fight back, retaliate, and that's exactly what they did. They forced Ravana to take his position and go off. But at the same point, if you see, there is ultimate loss coming in. Evil Prince becomes the last man standing, but he still gets a 3K. It's 2 ops versus a single. And at the end, Discount Killer will not give any discounts. He's like, yeah, buddy, we want to get every round.
No discounts on the kills is the player. I don't want to sound cheeky over here, but the names are asking me to do that. We see Ravana right after Dasra, kind of like, took a vacation over there and came into play CS2. So I have to see how exactly the round is going to go for the next one. Dragon Lord attempting one after the other, yet not. Oh, that's a quick denial. The moment you take a peek and gets a banger over the head. Lovely one from Evil Prince. Now, it's up to Discount Killer and Crush to crush the opponents. You see the 2-2 split moving in. My goodness, Ultimate in big time trouble. His crosshair was somewhere else, and with that, you lose focus for a little second, and that's what happens.
Exactly. If you give a spot, if you give a chance, the other team is going to flood in. Oh my god, look at this. Yellow flash goes down. 2 ops and an M4 evenness. What is happening? It's like Blitz Esports is feeling it. They're just having fun at this moment. It's a defensive round for them. They need to go for the aggressive stance so that they can reach out to the C4 and eventually go for a defusal. But Evil Prince on the other corner has got some different plans. But here comes Discount Killer. Will not give any discounts anymore.
Yep.
But the last man standing, where is he? He's hiding in the shadow. It's the Batman that is rising. The name is Wayne. He might just secure the round, guys. Crush. He's there with some good HP, but it was a ninja defusal. He just stood tall in that smoke, in the midst of that smoke, and he was like, yeah, we just need 4 seconds because he had the defusal kit, and he just stuck the C4, diffused it, and he was like, yeah, buddy, you can have that AK. I'm going to have the round.
Agreed. Well said, well played by the team. So now, an impression that, being the defenders, if they are going for such a kind of streak, I wonder how exactly the team would be when they go for the attacking front, being the attackers in the game, particularly from the terrorist corner. So, from the CT moving in, that's it. Okay, I thought so. The player was just around the bend, but no. Now moving directly into the crossfire. Headshot connection. Banger comes in from the lineup of Blitz Esports with that. A lovely opening. Vayne goes down. Element X is quite exposed. And on the other front, Yellow Flash moving into the line of sight again. Troublesome situation for X over here. Finds a little bit of support, but no. Gets deleted again from the map. Quick takedowns from Team Blitz Esports. One more. Okay. Yesterday you said takes 1, takes 2, takes 3. Wanted to try that. That didn't happen. We're in a victory for Blitz.
Blitz Esports retaliation 10-1. Just one more round in order to secure a complete dominion against your opponent. I mean, they've already done it, to be honest. 10-2 is still a very big advantage score for the sides of Blitz Esports retaliation. I just want to see what is something different that Dragon Lord will do once they do have the series side advantage after this very round. Honestly, there are certain doubts in my mind that the way execution part has been done, they're just completely piling up and eventually just getting shattered. Evil Prince this time was able to take a bait. Takes down Discount Killer, one of the biggest asset. Oh, the smoke is going to dissipate. Oh, a beautiful collateral frag. Crush not just gets one, but eventually two players. It was a wall bangable shot for one. Other one went through the smoke. What a beautiful way! What a beautiful way to play. He uses that smoke, uses that fragment to dissipate the smoke, and then as soon as he saw individuals lining up, he was like, "Yeah, this is the perfect moment for me to strike." It did, and now there is a plant, guys. There is a plant on the B side. The control is under the radar for Dragon Lord. Is there a possibility of Reiko and Crush crushing their hopes? Fighting back. Oh my god, Reiko gets one. They need to fight back and get two more. Let's see if that's a possibility. Misses the shot. The Wonder Guy fails. 10-2 is the scoreline right now, but still, I believe I would like to say this. A
Hmm.
scoreline can go at the max of 13-7 or 13-8. I think
Mhm.
Blitz Esports is really going to get this one.
Completely. So the switch happening. This is where we talked about a little bit, but from the CT side, if they can get the job done, still it's eight victories that is needed, which we were speaking about. And you very rightly mentioned that not an easy job. The numbers are speaking for itself. So what exactly if the team is going to perform remains the question. Yesterday they did it, so I'm certain they can do it again. Now, if you're not on this map, probably in the second one, you have the opportunities lined up. It's a best of five series. Even on the worst case scenario, if you lose the first two maps, if you come back on the rest of the two, you will have the opportunity to make on the decider. Have to see if that happens or not. A big time denial. Oh, the double pistols roaring. No, how did you miss on those many? That's a deadly, deadly mistake. Evil Prince low on health. Aryan moving on the other front. He has to make the flank successful enough. Ravana finds another lovely crosshair placement. Beautiful aim. I'm loving it, Raider. All that I want to see is the crosshair placement just going over the head and the player getting totally annihilated off the map.
That's it. 11-2. The pistol round that should have been in their favor. Dragon Lord, they messed that up. I mean, it's like justified. It's like one of those equations where I can clearly see that they are trying their level best, but at the same point, it's just not happening. Because
Yep.
remember, guys, as I said on D number as well as I said in number of castings, that when you are the T-sided team, when you are the terrorists, do have one particular advantage in specifically the pistol round, that you can completely march in on a particular side, because the other team, as a city-sided team, they will be bifurcated. Somebody is
True.
going to hold mid, somebody is going to hold the other side B, and you can march in directly towards A. That's exactly what they did. And right now, from the A B shot, once again, we get to see Ultimate and Discount Killer combining their efforts from the Gallilar AR. Reiko finds one. Yellow Flash on the other corner gets one more down. Oh, it's actually two players who have been picked off. Evil Flash. This is it. This is it. That's interesting. What a way to bounce back. What a way to retaliate. Dragon Lord, they fought back. And moment by moment, we got to see bodies piling up. Evil Prince and this whole mix was pretty phenomenal. All thanks to him, they secured the last two individuals.
The last two, my goodness, man, 11 to 3. Whew. Not an easy task at all. Just two more, and it's gonna tilt into a favor. So, have to question now with the pistols in the hand, and on the other side, you see the M4A1s and the AK. With the SMGs, a big, big strike about to happen from Dragon Lord. Begins it with a banger, gets a 2K, yet crushes them right along with the killer moving in. Low on health, cannot take anything further from there. But while Yellow Flash and Aryan, I see the flank happening. They are about to move in, and with that, oh my goodness, record. This guy providing the essential cover while Killer attempted the last two. Cannot stand when you are facing off a 1v2, that too with an AK.
Mhm.
Correct me, Raider, if I'm wrong. With AK, as I understand, it's a one shot headshot or a
Yeah, yeah.
two shot body, right?
It is, it is, it is.
Okay.
It really depends on the kind of range that you are shooting from. If you are in the close
True.
range, of course, it's going to take
Mm.
just one bullet. And at the same point, if the range is longer, the bullet drop will happen, and eventually the damage is also not going to be that much. Even wall
Mm.
bangable scenarios are something that you can
Mm-hmm.
count in that whole scenario. But for now, 11 to 4, decent lead, decent advantage, but I think in order to win, they should close the whole equation right now because they do have the full buy, except Crush, of course, because he was able to invest a lot in the previous round. Want to go for the hero buy. Ooh, Evil Prince, the way this guy got neglected, not just in the defense rounds, but also in the attack, is just uncanny. It's just a little bit disheartening, honestly. Evil Prince going down is a big sign of worry.
Yes.
Rico, he chimed in, was super low, but still finds element takes. That's interesting. There is no such backstab. In the ladder room, we have one more individual who's trying to be sneaky. But is it
Mm-hmm.
going to happen? Ravana, he's trailing him. And yes, Ravana finds Wayne as soon as Wayne was able to put down Rico. So there's a trade fire that happened. 2v4, guys. No, scratch that. It's basically 1v4. Yellow Flash. He's the last one standing, and he will still stand tall, trying to fight back. But at the end, what he will receive is basically the crushing blow of Crush with that eagle.
Whew, the Deagle connections. We saw that time and again happening several times during the game.
Yeah.
And each and every time I feel surprised with the Deagle connections. You have to be extremely precise. And Team Blitz making it look easy peasy. 12 on the board against the score of 4. Just one round shot, and you see what's the result is. Now, remains the question if Dragon Lord, let's say hypothetically, if they come back, right?
Mhm.
So, isn't this a match that can be written into the history?
Let's see. Let's see if that's going to happen.
Okay.
I think I just want to ask you, what are the odds that you're feeling that they might find a comeback?
8 rounds victory, not at all easy. And the
Mm-hmm.
number 8 itself tells a story, right? So,
Yeah.
8 back to back victories, seriously impossible. So, let's say a Mission Impossible situation, then you see Mr. going further. But with this amount of health left out, it is very, very bleak.
I mean, we
I
can
don't think
call
it's
in
going. Mhm.
MI6, maybe. Maybe then there is a chance that they will call in Tom Cruise and eventually ask him that, are you going to choose or not choose? Or let go
Okay.
this mission. Maybe then there is a chance that Blitz Esports Retaliation is going to lose. But Dragon Lord,
Good
it
one. Mhm.
seems like it's highly improbable. Element X, look at him. He's holding the stairs, but he'll be surprised to see that there is another guy who was holding a weapon right on his skull. He was like, surprise. Yellow Flash on the other corner is also surprising his opponents. He's got a 3K. He's trying to like marginalize the gap that is there between him and his opponents. But where is that C4? And the best part is it's in the hands of Rico. So he can roam around. He can either choose to be there on this particular A side or completely rotate back. But it seems like that he is gonna find the last individual, the last piece of the puzzle. Timer is running super low, needs to push in. Because if
Wow.
he misses this opportunity, it's going to be drastic. And that's exactly why he walked through the fire, proved himself, and he's going to go for a plant. And that is going to in turn bring real time trouble because Yellow Flash does not have any diffusal kits. He will take 10 seconds, and in just more than 35 seconds, I believe we'll get to see the C4 going off. And even before that,
Ooh.
Rico puts down Yellow Flash. 13-4 it is. The very first map of the grand finale is in the favor of one and only Blitz Esports Retaliation as they retaliate and bring themselves back on the top charts. What a beautiful play coming in from the corner. Now, what they need to do is just maintain this kind of tempo, maintain this kind of pace, the
Mhm.
aggression, the effectiveness in the next two maps as well in order to close the deal with a 3-0.
Fabulously executed and an amazing, amazing victory right on the first match of the
Yep.
day. This itself boosts your complete morale for the day. So the team is on a high. Obviously, Sunday, the impact of the day, and then at the final stage, the stakes are high. The team performing it through well coordinated attack, and the best part of the game, Raider.
Yeah.
Several times I saw that the crosshair placement. I'm talking about the aim, such a precise connections, not missing on any shot at all. At the same point of time, they know where to stay, where to control, where to move, and how exactly to proceed from there. So proper map control, which exactly
Yeah.
led the paved the path towards the victory.
Agree.
Several times I kind of jumped off my seat looking at the way these players have moved further. Particularly Ravana shocked me a lot of times. So looking forward for some more shocking moments in the next set of maps.
Of course, we need to know what's going to happen in the next few maps because every single map is going to bring some new insights. I really want to see Nuke and Vertigo come into the picture because these two are a very competitive nature type of map. Anubis,
Yep.
Ancient, yeah, not that much eventually. When it comes to maps like Nuke, Vertigo, we are going to see a real good face of how things will happen and what teams
Hmm.
are capable or maybe not capable enough to do. So let's see what is going to happen, which particular maps are going to come through, and how the whole retaliation will happen. Other than that, I am patiently waiting to see how there is a chance, or is there any chance from the sides of Dragon Lord so that they can fight back honestly, because so far it seems like that Dragon Lord, they are helpless. Discount Killer, Ravana, Rico, Crush, these guys are just doing something amazing. They're just constantly pincering around, shutting their planes down and getting the upper hand in their corner. But guys, for now I guess we are going to take a little bit short break of 5 minutes, and after that we'll be back to see the second map of the section of the grand finale. So don't go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. Well, as promised, guys, after a quick short break, yes, we are back again on the desk of the Nvidia iCafe attack powered by ASUS RG. This is the grand finale that I'm talking about, and Blitzy's first retaliations. They're coming out of nowhere, but they're winning everywhere. The way they were able to win the map of Mirage was absolutely amazing. 13-4, that's a big scoreline, to be honest. Well, it's me, Raider, along with me. We do have Santa once again back on the desk, and we are expecting some good plays in the next map of Inferno, which is an OG map, of course, but we really need to know what is going to happen. Is there a continuing storyline coming in from the sides of Blitz Esports Retaliation, or is there is a new chapter which is going to get added from the sides of Dragon Lord? We never know. What's your expectation, Santa?
Expecting, I don't want to say this aloud, wherein I
Okay.
want the Dragons to win this round. I want to happen it so that, they go back and forth. So that
Okay.
I want to see the decider map. I want
Right.
to unfold the action. Sunday, let's get some MI6 kind of action in the game of CS2. Now, Inferno, I love this map. A lot of cheeky angles to be covered. So, do you think the snipers will have an advantage, or do you think the assaulters with the SMGs will make the big
Mm-hmm.
moves?
Yeah. I think in this map of Inferno, once again, we are going to see all the mix of weapons, to be honest. In the conserving
Mm-hmm.
scenarios, we'll get to see Deagles. Op is a must have in these particular map, in this particular
Yep.
map specifically, because you have areas like Banana or eventually long
Mm.
individual areas like the mid and even Boiler Angle is somewhere where you can use the Op a lot. So I think it's going to be a mix of every single weapon. In those situations where you don't really have a good buy, but you still want to have some kind of damage inflicting scenario, you might even go to the shotguns as well. Uh,
Mm.
so I have my intuitions regarding the scenario that we are going to see the mix of everything, because this is an OG map, honestly, guys. This is the map
Yep.
which has been in the competitive scenario for a way too long period of time, and every single individual team has enjoyed it a lot. For now, it seems like that Blitz Esports Retaliation, they're just huddling up in the mix and they're just waiting patiently to see whatever their plan is, and eventually then execute their plan, fight back, get some good picks in their favor. So I'm patiently looking forward to it. But so far, all said and done, I think the way situation has started, specifically when it comes to the map of Inferno, CT
Hmm.
set is under control of Blitz Esports Retaliation. It's again a little bit of a CT oriented map. Of course, when it comes to the CSGO to CS2 transitioning, there has been certain updates, certain patch notes, certain changes in the maps as well, and where you can easily get that advantage or maybe lose as well. There are certain pixel corners which you can be beneficial at. So I'm looking forward to see if that is going to happen or not. So let's just wait and watch. Let's see if that is going to be the equation, guys. We, I
Uh-huh.
believe, have some tech issue that is going on right now. That's why we are back on the casters desk, guys. So you need to wait a little longer, and once the tech issue is resolved, we'll be back to in the game to check out what happens next and how the fight goes on.
Yes, indeed. These tech issues in the game of CS2, it gives us the opportunity to talk a little bit about the game, then
Yeah,
move further. So, back in the day, I used to play CSGO a lot. A lot means a lot. So, the first ever time I saw the game, I fell in love with it. Now, Raider, what happened was, I played on graphic cards which were like 700 series, 800 series. I never
yeah,
knew that, I was using an Nvidia card which was so powerful enough. Then came the series 10, post which we know the journey. So with 10 series, I used it for a long, long time. Look at the quality products. So for a gamer and a streamer, having a quality product is extremely, extremely important.
of
Because
course.
on a stream, if your stream lags, you're losing on the number of views. And if your game lags, you're losing on the games. Your audience are not captivated enough. You don't get the number of views you're looking for. And then I took a card with the current series that has been launched recently. I don't have to name it exactly. I get the advantage over my opponents. So my teammates ask me quite often that, what are you using so that it is the case? I say
Yeah.
simply Nvidia. And then ASUS in the picture with ROG, man, mad kind of performance.
I mean, when it comes to the software potential and the kind of key hardware components, obviously Nvidia
Yes.
is on top. And at the same point, when it comes to the combination of Asus ROG, it's just not the aesthetics, honestly, guys. It's even the bumping of the performance, the cooling effect that comes through with the Trinity, or maybe eventually even with the dual fan. But I would like to say that if you are going for the higher ends of Nvidia RTX graphic cards, obviously go for the Trinity, the triple fan combination, so that you can have that cooling effect in your PC. It should not get heated up. You can heat up.
True.
You can actually go and heat up scream, do whatever you want to do on the on the streams of your own, or even if you're not a streamer, you're just a regular gamer enjoying your day after the office or after the school, you can just do
True.
that. But at the same point, your PC should not do that. Your specifically GPU should not do that, because if that is going to be the case, guys, it's a big investment. Honestly, we all know that what is the cost of 40 series and eventually the 30 series. It has dropped a bit, but at the same point,
Mhm.
it's a huge chunk of money that you invest for your multimedia functioning, for your gaming, for your coding, whatever you really are keen on doing. So when it comes to ASUS, the combined effort of ASUS and Nvidia brings in that comfort and
Yep.
that
True.
reliability for the customer.
Agreed. The reliability factor always there, and gamers always rely on the best of the products. Nvidia being one of them, Asus ROG. Combine it together, you get a beast out of it. So, gaming experience at the same point of time. I have a lot of friends who are into multimedia, rightly mentioned by my co-caster Raider. We will talk more about this Raider in the nearby
Hmm.
games. Meanwhile, you see that the game is getting ready, and
Oh yeah.
we are about to jump in. So let's unfold the action in the game, and then we will talk more about this. So yes, the map of Inferno. So far, the dragons are waiting to breathe fire, and we are waiting to see if the team Blitz, the retaliation, how exactly it would be against the dragons. Let's unfold the action.
All right, guys. Dual Berettas in the hand. Oh, that's a beautiful skin, no doubt on that. But will that weapon find any value? That's what I really want to know. Let's wait and watch, guys, because the precision needs to be there. And it seems like that
Ooh.
Ramana will be getting that first pick. Evil Prince on the other corner will instantaneously retaliate and shot down the other guy as well. Interesting. It's 4v4. The banana control has been taken away from the other side. Oh my god. Evil
Oh.
Prince finds with the dual Beretta. Discount killer is away, marching towards spawn. Meanwhile, Rico is the one which is containing. Look at that molly that happened, due to
Hmm.
which the whole rampage that was coming through towards this fountain side, it has been delayed, it has been slowed, which will give enough time period for the other guys to converge. Rico lines up, takes one down. Will he get two? There is a possibility, guys. There is a big possibility that he might find some value, but he did not. On the other corner in CT spawn, there's another guy, goes in for the reload, but will miss the advantage of securing this particular round, and it's going to be Evil Prince who gets the majority of the share. 3Ks in the very first round. That's how Dragon Lord needed to fight back, and they have already decided to like switch their gears and fight back and get some good rounds.
Agreed completely with you. I wanted a back and forth kind of map. So this is where we can expect Dragon, the team Dragon Lord, to breathe fire over Blitz Esports, going
Hmm.
for the retaliation. So let's see. I was about to say a Hindi word. I kind of controlled myself, composed, and then regrouped. So, all right. The Molly not allowing the player to move further. The Flames currently denying. Yet you see a move big happening. A denial would happen. Waiting for element X. And you look at the way they situated themselves, and Aryan moving from the other front. A lovely head connection. A 4v5. A lot of damage, just like that. Two are about to taken down. Crush is about to get crushed. The grenade making that impact over the player. The X factor is here, gentlemen. The Dragon Law, the dragons on the move. With that, the plant happening. Not a lot of time left out for Ravana and Crush to make the move. Whether they choose to stay or not doesn't make a lot of difference. Not much to save over here. So it's a do or die situation. Now, Evil Prince moving in. He knows for sure a quick peek will happen. And as soon as you peek, you are about to get deleted of the map. The up down configuration, interesting to watch at this juncture. What are you going to achieve? Now, the stack in place with five formidable opponents, just that time, the tick tock happens.
It's good. The high-low combination is always beneficial, but when you especially have some good weapons, then at those times I believe that is going to be valuable enough. But there you go. The players lined up. They're like, yeah, we are not going to save USPs, so let's just go out of the equation and eventually put the player down if that's a possibility. But Evil Prince and their teammates, they were like keen enough to put down the
Yep.
players. Now this is a moment where the CT side should shine bright. They do have farmers, M4A4s and M4A1s available in the corner. Should utilize this so that they can have that upper
True.
hand against their opponent, which is really necessary if they really want to maintain the tempo and eventually bring this competition to a closure of 2-0 or 3-0 at the same point in the next map. But I really doubt, given that these two teams are very experienced, the individuals are very experienced, that it's going to be a 3-0. I don't think so. It's going to be that easy to bring a 3-0. There has to be some big blunders done by the other adversary team known as Dragon Lord if there is a 3-0 scoreline, and I won't be happy about that. But here comes some
Hmm.
Molly, some flashbangs, some utils. They're trying to line up the banana, but the players are marching in. It's not just one, but eventually more than one players. Element X knew that with the flashbang, the player will try to swing in. At the same point, he got the first pick. Oh, discount killer M4A1, M4A4, sorry, gets 2K. Evil Prince on the other corner was like, no, this is it. They're not going to get any more value from the church. Ultimate is moving, has got a Firmus. Maybe he'll find some value as well.
A 3v3 situation, slightly low on health. The plant happens. This gives him the opportunity. Have to rush in. Yellow flash denies one. Ultimate moving further. Lays a lot of damage. Wreck on the other side. Okay, I kind of miscalled it the name. My mistake for that. That's Rec 0. Ultimate moving from the other corner. They have created the crossfire situation. It looks as if they are going to cover the site. Yet gets heavy denial from Vayne. The last one standing. Would you go for save? No, doesn't allow him to do the same with that. A lovely execution another time. Dragon Lord with a 3-0 lead as of now. Complete control of the map. It seems as if they know the map very well. They did it yesterday. Last map was kind of like, can't say exactly like a warm up, wherein it seemed like a warm up match for them.
Mirage was a map where we have seen Dragonlord being very comfortable with the CT side, but whenever they were in the T side, they had trouble. They had trouble against Made for Indigenous Gamer, that is MIG as well. They had trouble against other teams particularly as well. So it's kind of justified why this team kind of toppled down in the previous round and the previous
True.
maps, should I say. But in this one, it seems like that they have found their roots. They know what they're trying to do. They knew which angles they need to penetrate because this is one of the oldest map. To be honest, this is the OG Inferno. So you know the nook and crannies, you know the angles that you need to penetrate, you know how to play along the way. But that nade, it is for sure going to find the player. But ooh, Crush from the other corner finds yet another angle to hit on. It was a boiler angle. Rico on the other corner gets one more. The fountain site has been capitalized. They are going to instantaneously go for a plant. They should actually. They should not waste any more time. Vayne on the other corner clears off the banana. There's one more individual who was trying to be sneaky, who was trying to peek in. It will not happen, but on the church, we have Aryan who's putting down Ravana. The last one standing Crush. Super low. Super low when it comes to his HP. He's like down to 21 HP. Has no Kevlars, no shield to be precise, intact. And look at him playing the mind games. He was trying to adapt with the map because see, the CT City team has got a blue and black dress. He was trying to line himself with the wall and that blue van that was there, the dummy truck. Interesting. I like that approach, honestly, guys. Blending in with the map. You're trying to be the camo. You're trying to be the ghillie suit of this map.
That's a good analogy, very well mentioned. Uh, Taking care, I mean, when you know the map pretty well, you know where to move exactly, which would give you the tactical edge over your opponents. Now, making the best use of the map while situated definitely tells you a beautiful story. While talking about the story, you see a heavy hitter coming over the head with that. The dragons, would you fall? Begs the question. Yellow flash moves in. He wants to go for that 1-2. Finds doesn't. Meanwhile, he knows for sure that he's gonna get flushed out from this angle, so has to make a big flank. A 0-4 on the board. Time to work with. Crush and Discount Killer, they held some crucial corners, and you see some moves happening from Dragon Lord. Have to uh, okay, it definitely seems as if they want to flush in and take care of the opponents, yet they are gonna go for an passive approach with Prince off the picture. We can understand why they are slightly on the taking end over here. Now, on the other front, you see Ultimate and Ravana. They have situated themselves in a crossfire situation. Anyone who moves into the site will get heavily hit. Meanwhile, some more utils going across the lane. Crush and Rex Zero over here. Yes, says Discount Killer. A beautiful banger. Now it's all up to Yellow Flash, Iron, and Element X with the X Factor. When are you gonna start, sir?
They wanted to start, they were quick enough, but at the same point, the decimation that is coming in from Ravana is even better. Iron becomes the last one standing, was super low, and that's exactly why Ultimate is going to put him down. Pincer him out. Oh,
Yep.
that was fierce, Crush. You did not have to like knife that chicken out. You were just roaming over there, trying to lay some eggs, finding some good spots so that you can have some omelets at the end. But at the spawner at this moment, I can clearly see that they are not interested in any omelets. They're interested in the victories, which is
Sure.
not yet coming in from their corner. It's just the first round that they have secured. Four back-to-back rounds have been snagged from their corner, so it's going to be a bit troublesome, bit difficult. But they do have two ops, one for mid, one for the banana. So it's going to be very interesting. And the one which is trying to peek in from the banana could be probably a discount killer, uh, or maybe Crush at the same point. Discount killer is actually holding the mid. Discount killer, it's a good angle that he's trying to play on, but at the same point, it seems like that Dragon Lord are also pretty cautious this time. They're not just going all in. They know that they need to defy the odds. They need to be pretty precise with their approach. Otherwise, if you give space to individuals like Blitz Sports Retaliation, they can easily fight back. That's what we have seen in the map of Mirage.
Trouble waiting for Yellow Flash and Aryan. They're extremely cautious. Ultimate and Crusher ready for them at the site, while Discount Killer, Ravana, and Rex Zero on the other front. The site denial totally being implemented. Appropriate situation as well. Dragon Lord makes a big attempt. They could not secure the other side. So moving into the next one. While you see that, the shots are about to get connected. Here comes a banger. There we go. Ravana going for a 3K. The AK rolled heavily. Aryan and Yellow Flash comes under the retaliation, yet it is not going to be that enough because 2v4. And AK is roaring one more time. Ops waiting for you. Difficult situation. Yet Prince fakes a beautiful connection another time. It's up to Crush Ultimate and Rec Zero. They have the corner situated. Look at the way Rec is about to enter the site. They begin the annihilation, and with that, the last one, Aryan. Are you ready? Says Ultimate on the other front with an M4. He makes a big flank and looks as if they are getting chased back and forth. Finds a connection, deletes one, waiting for Crush to move in. Situation turning slightly difficult. Aryan all alone. The no more time to left out. So he has to save. That's all. Nothing more to work over there. 2-4 is the scoreline. Blitz slowly crawling in and to take the lead.
They're creeping in. They're trying to fight back. They're trying to retaliate. That's exactly what their name states. Oh, it's going to be a hero equation coming in from the sides of team known as Blitz Esports Retaliation. And at the same point, when it comes to Dragon Lord, they have got a hero buy as well. It's going to be Aryan who has invested on an AK, but the other guys, they are looking in trouble. They do have P2000s and Deagles and Tech 9s and whatnot. So even when it comes to the Kevlars, there is only one individual who has got a full buy Kevlar, and that's going to be Aryan. He needs to be valuable. Rico on the other corner will find Element X. That's a good value. And the top mid, he finds a very crucial pick coming through, which is again going to pincer Dragon Lord a lot. I think after the 4-3 scoreline, there is a very big possibility that Dragons will be able to come back. But look at this pixel. Even if he spots a simple angle, but the other guy was even more quick. He knew that there could be a situation where the guys would be holding that angle. That's why he jumped big. Good ways. This is what tells you the experience, guys. This is actually the approach that you need to have in your favor. And I'm happy about it. Okay, finally Discount Killer was like, no more jumping for you. You're going to go down. And he actually did go down.
Heavily denied. Yes, no jumping around anymore. Aryan, AK ready. Want to see his bangers. 2v4 situation about to turn into a 2v. No more. Ravana stops them on the track. The double op on the other front. So quite sooner it will be a 3-4. Ravana another time. The formidable opponent. So if Prince is the one getting the numbers on the other front, we see Ravana equalizing it time and again and then exceeding the score. The last one standing, Evil Prince. Nothing much to work out. Attempted and Ravana deletes him. That's a 4K for Ravana if I'm not wrong.
Lovely. One way to move in and eventually get your players down. That's interesting. The opponents that the individual like Ravana was able to get down was pretty interesting. And I just feel that round per round, there is a very good chance that Dragon Lord is going to just come back into the picture, fight back. They do have the loss bonus and they have invested big when it comes to the Gullils and eventually the AKs. It's kind of justified that yes, you are trying to be the attackers, the terrorists. Obviously, the other team is not giving you the space because they are the city-sided team. They do have that advantage on playing the angles. So maybe that's exactly why team known as Dragon Lord is currently struggling, but they need to get at least one more round in their favor. If they do get it, 7-5 scoreline is still a little bit ideal. But here comes Molly, the player will swing. Discount Killer knew that. He was like reading the player with a textbook approach. spots another one. Aryan, he will get the play down, known as Ravana. But Discount Killer, he might just get backstabbed. Aryan, is he keen on doing that? Is he going to rotate or not? Aryan actually dropped out from the window and he's like, I'm completely going to leave the mid and go back towards Banana, towards my teammate, regroup over there and then fight back. And that's the beauty of having a T-sided team, having that T-side in your favor when you are trying to fight back. The equation that you can plan your attack. It's not like the other team is waiting for you. I mean, of course, they need to wait specifically for the time to get the plan done. After that, obviously, that particular team is going to initiate, probably go for a defusal. They will try their level best. But for now, it seems like that Discount Killer will get a backstab. Evil Prince has been taken down. That's a big blunder done and dusted. Another shot, another retaliation. But Aryan, Wayne, these guys are doing wonderful stuff. Oh, look at this. Through the smoke, he could have lined up that shot, missed it, and it's ultimate. The last man standing has got a defusal kit as well. But look at this. These other individuals, they're just marching straight up from the banana towards mid, and they're like, yeah, B side is not open for us. We have lost some players, we have lost some brothers. Now we'll go towards the A side and completely go for a plant and then hold up high-low angles.
Absolute denial about to walk an ultimate while trying to flank, and they are ready for the player. They know the angle to be covered. Ultimate doesn't have a clue about the player sneaking in. This was around the bend. Of course, we knew it. I was just wondering where exactly he stood. Even so is the case with the player as well. 5-3 on the board, guys. It's going to be an equalizer round. Pretty soon we will see maybe 5-5 or probably 6-6. I have to just wait and see if that's the case or not. Now, a good number of utilities with a Galil in hand, Element X. I'm waiting for the X Factor to be unleashed. So far, I didn't see that much happening. On the other front, I see Ravana and Discount Killer going in for some big numbers time and again. So this particular round, while it is crucial and it begins with a banger from Yellow Flash moving in, a big flasher. So this begs the question if Ravana or Discount Killer can stop them, get the round for the team or not. Execution on point. They control the lanes, and here we go. Ultimate is ready for an ultimate takedown. Probably if he gets the connection, and he did it once, he can do that again. Yes, he does that. Did you not look at the other player? He did. Oh, Yellow Flash. We spoke about this player a little while ago, and he gets the job done for the team. Fabulous connection. Now, begs the question. I want to see a op head wherein we do not see any player walking in. Extremely cautious, taking a slow approach.
Bit by bit, he's trying to piece the puzzle. He's trying to figure out from which angle the players could be. Because look at this, the T-sided team is way too much bifurcated. They're approaching even A. There is someone who's holding the mid, someone who is still there in the T apps. So there is a lot of bifurcation that is happening. But right now, Ravana could be the X Factor. He finds one, but two. Wayne and Yellow Flash, these two individuals could have taken the advantage. The C4 has been dropped. They have that info. Oh my god, this is just falling apart. From a situation where they had total control in their favor to a situation where it's now a 1v3 equation as Discount Killer finds Evil Prince in the rafters. The last man standing, what will he do? 14 more seconds, nothing to really do. He can save his weapon. That is the only probable option.
Yes, I have to completely agree with you. With just 6 seconds left out, nothing much to do over there. All that can be done is save the weapon, yet goes in for an exit frag. Attempts, no more. That's it. Enough, says the team. Enough number of exit frags, and with that, a lovely execution. 5-4. We spoke about it, and here we go. We can see the equalizer just around the bend. Now, can we still see a comeback? I mean, comeback situations will definitely happen. Why am I speaking about it? Quite early into the one. So the 2 AKs, a good number of utils in the hands of Prince. If the strat works for the team, of course, we'll see 6-4. Otherwise, it's an equalizer, 5-5 about to happen. Still, double ops in the hands of Crush and Discount Killer. And Raider, what I observed is Blitz are making the best of the matter. Oh, a jump attack. He did that again. What a 2K. Crushing your opponents and wreck moves in. Totally wrecks them down. Yellow Flash performing from the team while the teammates are unable to contribute heavily as it is needed. Goes in for an exchange. He's the last man standing. A 1v3 situation. We have the time available, yet Ravana moves and says, no more flashing, buddy. You have to go away.
Wow, that was a brilliant start. That was a brilliant play from Crush. Every single play that was there from the sides of Dragon Lord was completely crushed down by the individual known as Crush. The way he planned his attack. Look at this. Lined up the shots, got just not three, but eventually four frag at the end. Oh, actually, that was Rico. Okay, my bad. It's just three frags that he was able to secure, but still, 3K is more than enough. Is more than
Yes.
significant if you are getting three individual frags in a particular round, shutting down a full buy approach coming in from the other sides. That in itself is going to force these lads to go for a crippled buy. But
Ooh.
what was that, Aryan? He was calm, he was composed, he was like, yeah, you can land as many as shots of those MP9 that's possible. I am going to land some Tech 9 onto you and
Yep.
deliver you out. And that's exactly what he did. Now he has got a weapon to work with. Oh, actually, he has not picked up that weapon because he knew that there is a possibility that there might be some other individuals also lining up the shots. But Discount Killer is super low. Ultimate has significantly lost his HP. Crush on the other
Yes.
corner is still looking forward to crush his opponent away. There is a possibility he did do that. Yellow Flash has been compromised. It's basically 1v3 now as he lost one more. Oh, a no scope from Crush. Takes down elements as well. And with that, guys, it's 6-5 already. Let's see Spurs Retaliation. On the CT side, they have done great.
Some beautiful clips that are being captured in this particular round, and oh my goodness, I want to watch it on the socials for sure. Having said that, guys, follow on the socials, give some love for GamerConnectin and for ROG. Also, check out the lineup of cards waiting for you. So, unleash the action with the Nvidia graphics and the other products from ROG. Amazing series from ASUS ROG. Check it out. You will definitely understand. With that performance coming in from the team one more time, Blitz ready for him. He doesn't have any clue at all. My goodness gracious, I saw that happening several times in different scenarios wherein in a grand final, this is the first ever time a banger missed it slightly. Now, with the utilities, Discount Killer makes a big fallback, gives them the edge. About to walk into the crossfire, the utils crawling in, avoids the flashbang, lands a banger over the head, crush, totally crushing their opponents. Ravana on the other front, he is clearing the board one after the other, and Wayne vanishes off the map. Wow, what a play that was.
Lovely, lovely. 7-5 already. Sides will switch. This is the second half that we are talking about, and it's actually the second map as well, guys, of this PO5 sequence. So far, so good. Dragon Lord, they are in trouble. They have lost the first map. They are now on the track of losing the next one as well. If this is going to happen, it's not going to be a good situation for them. But at the same point, it's a CT side that Yellow Flash and his teammates are going to enjoy now. CT side brings you the advantage of playing on angles. T side obviously is going to be a bit troublesome, but once again, just like the previous maps, I would like to say this that the T side team has got the advantage of marching on a particular side. Meanwhile, the other team will be clueless of which particular side they're going to hit. And look at them once again taking the space both on A, Banana, and B, the boiler angle as well. So they're trying to take the space. Beautiful ding shots. Discount Killer will find a Wayne. He was trying to jiggle around. He was trying to strafe. He was trying to peek. Never really worked out for him.
He held that corner quite beautifully several number of times, and you see deletions one after the other. The Berettas, the cowboy gets off the way. Wreck moves in with a wrecker. It's up to Yellow Flash and Aryan holding the way with the USP and the pistol moving further. Have to see if they can land the blow. Yes, they can for sure. The plant happens, so not a lot of time left out. Have to move, buddy. Waiting for a single connection. He knows that he has been cornered out and cannot move away from the pillar. So it's up to Aryan. Oh, troublesome situation over from the other front. The last one, Discount Killer. Would you give any discounts over here? Killer runs directly into the crossfire.
He's got a diffusal
Takes
kit.
care of one.
Ooh!
Oh my
The
goodness.
shot connects through the smoke.
Yes. See, this is the part which I liked about the remastering the game, that you find those holes in the smoke, and through that you find a little bit of intel, make the best use out of it, or even if you get a pixel connection or an area, just a little peek, and you get deleted off the map.
Wow. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. The way Blitzy's first retaliation played in that particular previous round was pretty amazing. From a situation where they were looking very good, confident, to a situation where they were getting shaked off. It was basically a 1v2 at the end, but the guy
Yep.
pulled it off. That's one of the beautiful situations from this team. Evil
True.
Prince will find one. Element X will be concluding the deal by getting the second one as well. But Discount Killer, he retaliates. Ravana finds one more, clearing off the angles. But at the same point, marching like that is not going to be easy, Vayne. He goes down. It's again a 2v3 equation, rinse and repeat, vice versa. That's exactly what happened in the previous round. Yellow Flash trying to come from Banana. Meanwhile, the CT side has been taken by Aryan, but Aryan goes down. It's all about Yellow Flash.
He did that earlier. He got the 2K, yet got completely. Oh, the jump attack does not allow a lot of room to, not a lot of room to work with. Yet Yellow Flash. Difficult task, of course, I can understand. So 3v1, well attempted play from the team, Dragonlord, particularly Yellow Flash. The way he has been attempting time and again from the team is definitely commendable. So 12 for Yellow Flash, then 12 for Aryan, 10 Prince. I'm not certain what happened to Element X and Vayne. Maybe they just decided to go for a total support kind of situation. And on the other front, you'll see a 20 bomber about to happen from Ravana, and Discount Killer just shy of 4. So Raider, can we expect a 10-5? Yes, gets the answer. Another beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh. All that I'm left out is just with the expressions. Ultimate takedowns for sure, Raider.
This time, I think there should not be a bifurcated approach, or even better, they can actually go for a save. It seems like that it's highly likely that they are going to go probably save the weapons and play for the next one. Play for the next round to be precise, but 10-5 is not a very good scenario for Dragon Lord. The way they are just getting crippled. I mean, they had a very good start, honestly, when it comes to their CT side. They initially had some good rounds, specifically in their favor. Not the CT side, but eventually the T side, they had some good rounds initially, but after that, they kind of toppled down 7-5, not the ideal equation. And for now, it seems like that once again, they're facing the same difficulty. They invested big when it comes to Yellow Flash purchasing an AWP. Aryan on the other corner goes in with the utils. Along with that, even a Kevlar was intact from his corner. He went in for one more weapon that is known as the M4A1S. So good investments, honestly. But Rico, he falls down to the trap of that C4 blast radius. Should have not received that, because now he's going to reinvest. But they do have enough amount of dollars. They can easily reinvest. They can easily buy for this one and the next round, including the full buy utils as well. So I think Blitz Esports Retaliation, they're actually at a very good spot right now. Dragon Lord, they're once again facing themselves in the same situation. They're catching themselves in the same situation as they were in the previous map as well. So let's see if there is a comeback, if there's a retaliation lined up for Blitz Esports Retaliation from the sides of Dragon Lord or not. This op, it's a big pricey one. But is it going to land some shots? Let's wait.
Right in the beginning, some bangers happening. Yellow Flash moving on from front. The lane under their control. A crossfire. Oh my goodness. A heavy deletion from Prince. Ready over there. Ravana moves in. Element X begins it on style. It's all up to Ravana. He has the C4. Would you go for the plant? He has to make a big rotation while he's being chased. A little more time and you would completely get flanked. Okay, he took a decision. He wants to take down at least one or maybe two. The advantage from the height spot. Forgot the name. And you see that a big flank is being performed from Vayne. Oh, the crossfire not needed anymore. Heavy amount of denial, and with that, Prince makes a comeback in the game. Have been waiting for these kind of connections. Lovely execution from Team Dragon Lord. This is the back and forth I have been asking for. 10-6 being the scoreline, 4 being the difference. Quite good amount of change compared to the prior map. So Raider, again the question, can we expect an equalizer like a 10-10, 11-11 and a close call over there?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible given that the CT side is under control of Dragon Lord, and now they have found their momentum, especially in the previous round. The way they played was pretty good. So for that reason, I do believe that there is a 40-60 chance, and 40 is in favor of Dragon Lord, of course. Let's see Spurs, due to the fact that they're very close to their victory. For that reason, I have to give them extra 10%. Look at them once again. They're crediting that extra 10% by putting down Yellow Flash. The only op that was available is now down from the balcony. Aryan. Oh, he hears that players are marching in. He lined up the fire, gets 3K. That's it, guys. The whole advantage, the whole troublesome equation that was there is now getting narrowed up. But is it going to be an ace? Okay, no ace. Evil Prince was like, yeah, buddy, I will like to assist you a little bit. And there was a 3K coming in from Aryan, 2K coming in from Evil Prince, and that's how, guys, we will get to see a 7-10 score line and a crippled bind now coming in from the sides of Blitzky's first retaliation. This is where things will change. But look at the replay, guys. Look at the
Yep.
lined up fires that were coming in. He knew that there is a player is on who is on the angles of the van,
Wow.
but he decided that let's go for the higher value. Where he was hearing that a lot of people were like just gushing in. That's exactly where he went in from that balcony region and shut down all the players. 3K, that was beautiful.
Thanks to the team behind the camera, getting the clips intact, providing the absolute replay we have been waiting for. I slightly missed out on the lined up shot, so thank you to the producer for showing it again. Yes, of course, we want to see the action unfold and then a quick replay on those amazing moments. So thanks for the team. Having said that, moving further, 10-7 on the board begs the question if Dragon Lord can get that three back-to-back victories, quite possible enough, particularly when the team is working just with the pistols. So Blitz, they did it earlier with the. Why did I remember about Lock? About the Deagles about to go on two, were deleted. Third one attempted, gets heavily denied, crushes the last one standing. He has been taking care of Dragon Lord quite good number of times, but with Friends and Element X moving in together, if they line up the shot, particularly, oh, he picked up the M4A1. So this gives him an opportunity to go for it without a shield, a slightly difficult situation. Without the Kevlar, my bad. Without the Kevlar, a slight bit of disadvantage. Of course, Element X waiting for him at the site. A quick peek and crush. Would you get crushed or take care of X Factor? Begs the question. He takes a quick peek, does not get any intel at all. That's a cheeky angle being held, yet crushes him, goes for the plant. You see that Prince is across the map. By the time he reaches an enough amount of time for Crush to situate himself, take a cheeky, sneaky angle, line up the shot, and take care of Prince. About to happen, just seconds ticking away. Prince, what is your plan? I do not see any utilities in his board. About to walk into the line of fire, the crosshair. Look at the way he aimed it, kept it ready, lands the blow. Just like that, crushes the Prince. And 7-11 on the board. This reminds me of the store, Raider. 7-11, good numbers. What begs the question is how exactly you're going to move from here. And if it
Mhm.
happens, would it go for the next stages? So
Mm.
I'm not sure, Raider, if you know about the store
Yeah,
7-Eleven
I do. I do.
discount store. So whenever I see this number, it reminds me of that.
Of course, man. I mean, we are here to purchase the glory. We are here to purchase and kind of get the deals on the fights, retaliations, and whatnot. We are getting it. We are getting it, honestly, because it's actually the 7-11 score that is pretty mesmerizing, to be honest. And obviously, it resembles the store that you were talking about. But for now, what needs to be resembled is the resonance of the previous map for Blitzy's Swiss Retaliation. They need to continue doing what they did in the previous map so that they can have that upper hand in their favor. But at the same point, there is a chance that Dragon Lord they can fight back. Dragon Lord's individual has been spotted. Rush, he marches in. Flash. Oh my god, Element takes
Wow.
beautiful flashbang from his corner. Once again doing the same stuff. Lines up the flashbang, but this time Rico, even when flashed, even when blinded, this player will go for the pre-fire and put the player down. Snatches up the uh, op as well. Discount killer, he has got the control of that op. He's super low, but still remember, guys, even if there is 1 HP from discount killer and the other guy is like 150 HP, if there is an
Mm-hmm.
op, if it makes a successful connection, that's it.
That's it. Of course, a double op configuration. Aryan and Vayne moving into the line of sight. We see three with low health, discount killer and Rex Zero. Not a lot of room to work with. Ravana has the AK in his hand and he is denied that opportunity. Discount killer, Rex Zero. Troublesome situation. I don't want to ask a lot from the player, particularly when they are such low on health. With 17 and 12, difficult situation, of course. If they can get it done, big opportunity and a big move. Yet we know what's going to happen and the victory. There we go. The timer about to take down Rex Zero going for the save. Good decision by the player. So the hero configuration, which Raider has been talking about, I quickly Googled it and then I understood, okay, you save an AK and the other move pistols, my mistake, with the
Mhm.
pistols. Have to see if this is going to run into your favor. Whereas in the next round, in which case with the bonus triggered, you'll get an opportunity to go for the buy and then move in for the victory.
I mean, that hero buy can be either a save of that AK or maybe a purchase of a single AK from the whole team. The
Nice.
other four individuals could be saving their weapons, and meanwhile, one guy is like, yeah, I'm gonna play with an AK. But look at this angle. Oh, he could have lined up the shot, got the collateral, but he still got one. He got two. There you go. One down, two down, three down. That's good. Crush, Ravana. Both of them have been picked off right now, and it's all about Discount Killer and Rico, these two individuals who are still surviving, trying to figure out that what just happened, guys. It was like we started with 5 members, but now we are just with two guns. Oh my god, yellow flash on
Ooh.
the other gunner will give a shot right on the cranium, putting the player down known as Rico. Discount Killer becomes the last man standing, the only hope for the team. He will also go down in the angles of Boiler. Yellow flash gets two, and the other guy, Wayne, starts off by getting three. 9-11. Okay, that's yet another date, but this time I guess we need to say that we feel sorry for that.
I know, I know. I mean, I shouldn't have laughed. I didn't laugh. I mean, my bad. I laughed because, I saw some clippings from state. Prior to that, taking care of your opponents one after the other, lining up the shots, proper, precise connections. Not even missing out on a pixel area. Yeah, you can say it both ways. It's the savior as well as the death. Not to talk about the
Oh
later
my
part. Oh,
god.
through the smoke, the
Wow.
finger. Oh, lands the second one as well. Landing the first one itself is slightly difficult, but going for the second needs a lot of skill. And Team Dragon Lord, they have those players. And Yellow Flash did that once, goes for the second. Ravana on the other front moves in, banger, boom boom. Now would Aryan and Element X line it up, coordinate properly, op against op, AK M4 against AK M4, M4 2v3 situation, difficult. Of course, Ravana waiting, and the player is about to walk into the crosshair, and lands the shot. But what? That's the X factor we have been waiting for, and Discord Killer along with Ravana on the head connection. Now it's up to Aryan. Are you gonna? He's of course gonna go for save. That's what I think so.
Yeah, I mean, there is a good chance that you can bring in the OT and then fight back in it. But if you lose this particular round and also lose your op, maybe in the next round you will not have such an economy to bring that OT. Because from here, Dragonlord needs to win back-to-back 3 good rounds. Then only there is a chance of bringing that OT. They do have some decent economy, guys. We can clearly see that they can reinvest. But from the other side also, there will be a good reinvestment coming through. Crush is going to buy. Ultimate is going to buy. Ramana on the other corner, I'm surprised to see that he's going to play on a Mac 10. But with that Mac 10, you get the advantage of doing the RNG. You just run and gun, put that rampage onto your opponent. That is something which is pretty valuable with all of that aspect. Picks up the C4, they might just drop it right here in the spawn and then eventually move in so that they can easily rotate back whenever the situation demands. But Ravana, he is marching in. As I said, he can run and gun with that Mac 10. And Ravana will get one. Element takes on the other corner, will settle with 2 frags of his own. 10 to 12. That needs to be the ideal score line for now. But Ultimate will get down Evil Prince. He's trying to rotate from the CD spawn. Never really happened. On the other corner, guys, Element X will be a toast. 2 to 3. Yellow Flash and Wayne. There's nothing to save. There is nothing to, I guess, conjure with. You need to fight back. You need to put the players down so that you can have that advantage. But look at this, guys. Rico, he's holding a good spot, but Yellow Flash is just going to line himself up for him. Because that is the ideal equation. Wayne on the other corner puts on ultimate. It's a 1v2, guys. It's a 1v2, that too with an op. Yes, Wayne was able to get a 1v3. I do remember that, but this time, that op is going to get answered with a mere Tech 9. That's it, guys. Victory. Back to back. 2 good victories coming in from the sides of Blitz Esports Retaliation. And the way these lads are retaliation, there is no answer coming in from the other sides. What is happening? And the answer is a complete chaos that is being brewed.
Total chaos, of course, and this brings me to a thought, Raider.
Yeah.
Many say that the caster curse is just a myth. Many say that it is there, and you should not talk a lot about the team. And
Yeah.
whenever I talk a lot about the team, this is what I see. Yesterday, I praised Dragon Lord to the extent saying the dragons breathe fire. they burn their opponents. And unfortunate situation, I see that, the dragons are getting burnt, Raider. This is
They're
the
getting
situation.
extinct, just as the reality.
Yes, I have to agree on that as well. It also reminds me of, the frozen dragons. We see the dragons not breathing the fire, but they are like frozen completely before
Mm.
splits
Yeah.
slightly. So this brings me to the point, can I expect a comeback in map number 3? So this will become kind of like a story to be written on a blank sheet. If in map 3 and map 4, if Team Dragon Lord makes a comeback, this is the match where I am gonna save it for eternity. I'll play it, I'll replay it, I'll
Yeah.
share the clips with my friends saying that, I have seen a team with a big comeback. So yes, I'm still standing tall with Team Dragon Lord. While I congratulate Team Blitz, I want Team Dragon Lord to make that a comeback into the match, winning 3-4, map 3 and map 4. And I want to see the decider. Come on, guys. Show us the skills. So, we are getting a call from our amazing producer, some with a lot of Pictionary skills. Let's have a sip of coffee and come back with refreshments. We'll see you in map number 3.
I hope you guys are anxious because, yes, the start of this third map is going to either give us a new storyline or maybe the ending of the grand finale or the season of the Nvidia iCafe attack. We never know what's going to happen, guys, but the map is going to be Dust 2, which is going to be even more interesting after Mirage and then Inferno, now Dust 2. A lot of OG maps are coming through. I was expecting Nuke and Vertigo to come in, but okay, it happens, guys. But I really wanted to see Dragon Lord prevailing this time.
Agreed, completely agreed with you. We have been talking about it time and again. We spoke about it yesterday. I want to
Yeah.
see the comeback, Raider. Definitely. With my wholehearted congratulations for the team for the amazing, amazing moves that Team Blitz has done.
Hmm.
Completely a formidable opponent, of course, to handle with. Now, I have to see how Dragon Lord is going to handle the situation because so far in the first two maps, they attempted in the second, did not went in their
Right.
favor. So this is a situation where they have to make a big one, right? Now, Dust 2, the map which we played a lot in CSGO, Dust, and in CS2, Dust 2,
Hmm.
completely remastered. A lot of areas, corners covered, the darked out corners has been brightened. So a welcome change into the map. And the moment it was launched, I was like, amazed when I first played it.
Yeah.
We're gonna play it more. We will talk about it. Let's jump into the action and see if the Dragon Lord can really be the Lord of the Dragons.
Let's wait and watch. Let's see how the play gets established, what kind of fights are going to happen, and how the whole retaliation is going to get built. Honestly, in this map of Dust 2, Blitz Esports once again gets the advantage of having that CT side under their favor. They could continue having that advantage. They can rule. So, with the start, with the very onset, we can clearly see the retaliation. It's a dual Beretta in the hand. No one has been casualized. The B side is on the eyes.
Oh,
Oh, as soon as the
my
military part is
goodness.
concerned, look at this. Ravana will be getting two big blows and he shuts down two of their opponents.
Oh my goodness, going for the other one as well. Huge discounts available for the kills in CS2. Dust 2, beginning it with style, Blitzy's foot, makes it on style, and the Dragon Lord. Come back, guys, come back. Okay, waiting for it. Not the first round, let's go for the second or maybe the third. Yes, I know with the pistols in hand, not that much to work with when you're facing off FAMAS, M4,
Uh-huh.
then the SMG is about to crawl. The Kevlars are intact. No knives, please. No knives. I don't want to take a stab on my chest. Whereas you see discount killer gonna go for a discount. What happened over there? It went the other way around, and Evil Prince, a heavy banger with the Deagle, and he picks up the FAMAS. Prince moving in. Raider, let's
Mhm.
go.
All right, all right, all right. The time has started. The fights are getting kicked off, and it seems like that every single corner is going to be dreaded. Blitz Esports retaliation, they lost their discount killer. What about the other individuals? They have M4A4s, they have SMGs to work with. From this elbow corner, Crush has actually got a very good angle to work with. He can easily shut down the players. Let's just wait on it. Let's just see what kind of a delivery this guy can bring to the table. Dragon Lord. Well, look at this. They lose one of their own. Equalizes the standpoint. It's basically a 4v4 scenario. Some flashbangs, some utils, but that Molly is going to block off any possible view of entry. The farmers has also been taken away. Yellow flash goes down. This is not a very good scenario for Dragon Lord. Once again, it seems like that. It's highly likely that we might get to see a 3-0, but guys, it will be a little bit early to say that because Rico, he comes up with a 3K, and at the same point, remember guys, it's just the first two rounds. Once we have a full buy coming in and the side switches as well, maybe there is a chance that we get to see the fourth map as well.
Of course, a heavy chance, a heavy opportunity of
Yeah.
just waiting around the back. Let's see it unfolded. And yes, check out, guys, in between the NVIDIA, we'll talk about it. The action unfolding going for the week. That's the replay. Why am I getting so excited about the replay as well? The replay as well looked so real that I forgot that we were watching the same and got completely lost in the action. So I'm talking about the ASUS with the ROG effect. Nvidia providing the best of the best
Right.
cards. Take the use out of it. You see the performance being unleashed, and it's been unleashed. Wayne along with Yellow Flash comes in with a banger on the head. When you're facing off AK, do not peek with your head. That's over the ultimate moving in. Oh no, troublesome situation. Wreck completely gets wrecked before he took care of one. Now it begs the question 3v4 situation. Wayne low on health, still lanes a banger. My goodness gracious, Dragon Lord, is this the point where you make a comeback? Yes, says the player. Ravana, the last one, gets deleted off the map. With that, Wayne, the comeback we have been waiting for, here it is. So, Raider,
Hmm.
probable situation. I don't want to jinx it. Let's see if Dust 2 is the map where Dragon Lord can really breathe the fire.
This is the map. This should be the map. This is supposed to be the map where Dragon Lord can at least get a particular map in their favor. I mean, I'm not even asking for a reverse sweep, honestly. But if we get it, I will be blessed. If we don't, still I want to see at least a round, at least a map, honestly. Not just a round, but eventually a map going in the favor of Dragon Lord. And if that's not the case, I would be a little bit more, should I say, inclined on seeing the comeback in the near future from this particular team because the learning curve never really stops. Crush
True.
on the other corner, shuts down Aryan. That's a good one. That's a brilliant pick coming in. But it's basically a 3-4 equation where if you see the T-side team, the attackers, they are crippled. They bias crippled. They do not have that kind of a Kevlar. And eventually, when it comes to the Kevlars, for Evil Prince specifically, he has been damaged a lot. Needs to figure out which angle he's going to hit because on the other corner, if you see Crush is speaking with the op, and if he spots even a single pixel, he can take the player down. Right? It seems like that Evil Prince will take the player away. Discount Killer on the other corner picks up that same exact op, and he is like, "Yeah, I'm going to revert you guys." He puts the player down. Might find one more. He did. What a brilliant pick was that! Element X got shot right on the cranium, putting the player down. And the last man standing is going to be Yellow Flash. He's the lone survivor, the lone wolf. And that wolf can be the sheep because he's the last one.
Oh man, troublesome situation for Yellow Flash, but I know for sure he is capable enough to get the 1-3 op on the other corner. So that's a troublesome area to cover. Yellow Flash walks into the site, doesn't have any clue that he is gonna walk into a situation from where escaping is not the possibility. Ravana waiting for him, sneaks in, about to land the blow, does it. And that's discount killer. My mistake. I took it as Ravana moving in because he was the one who did it quite some good number of times. Look at the cheeky angle he held. This is the play we have been looking for. So I was wondering that Dragon Lord can beat the fire, but Blitz are the one who are freezing the opponents.
Mm-hmm. Blitz Esports. They know what to do. They know how to counter. They know exactly what is the weak spot to hit on so that they can win against the giant, which is known as Dragon Lords. I mean, there is a lordship in their name only. But the way they
Yes.
are just getting fumbled, the way they are just getting pummeled, honestly, that's the right word I wanted to use, from Blitz Esports, it's just uncanny. Dragon Lord lost 3 rounds, got one. Again, some good flashes. But look at this. Flashbangs are reverting with the flashbangs. Now in the alleyway, we'll get to see some more individuals coming in. Ravan always is valuable. Always. But even when flashed, I am dangerous. No, I'm not abbreviating Edith from the Marvel movies. It's basically Rico, which
Hmm.
is getting a lot of job done. He is getting a lot of frags. And I remember a round where he got 3 frags one by one. That's the beauty of having individuals like that. And the best part for me, honestly, Santa, is that
Yep.
from the sides of Blitz Esports, there is every single guy who's proving themselves lethal. It's not like
Yes.
just Ultimate who's valuable or Discount Killer. It's even Rico, it's even Crush, it's even Ravana. Every guy in a round or two, you get to see them getting the frags. And look at this Rico in this very round got a 4K.
Hmm. Yes, agreed. In such a tense situation, landing that 4K and made it seem so easy peasy, where it
Yeah.
is not that easy peasy at all. You need a lot of skills in Dust 2, in CS2 particularly, in order to land such kind of shots. No matter how much you practice, no matter how much, what kind of plan you come up with against your formidable opponents, we'll talk about it. I see a
Mhm.
situation unfolded. He tried the jump attack and gets heavily punished. Prince off the map. With that, it's a 4v5 with Prince off the picture. It's a difficult situation, of course, for Dragon Lord. Yet I want to see Yellow Flash walking in with a deagle. Wreck lands a big blow on the other front. It's a 5v3. I want to see another op connection. And meanwhile, you see the mid taking control. Discount killer, heavy discounts from the player. Last one standing, Aryan. Are you going to be the Aryan Riddler? Here's the question. Discount killer walking in right across. Aryan lands a big one, says, "Yes, I am Santa," yet gets crushed heavily.
They tried, but they failed. That's exactly what happened to Dragon Lord, but there is a technical pause which is going to give a brief time period to plan,
Hmm.
plot, figure out whatever is going wrong in between them and the synergy part which is getting messed up. Honestly, when I got to know that Dragon Lord, I mean, we were on the desk, guys, obviously, for yesterday. We got to see
Yes.
that Dragon Lord qualified for the grand finale. I had my doubts that which particular team is going to come because all the teams that we witnessed in the qualifiers and in the quarters on the
Hmm.
stream, we were like, yeah, there is no such team which is going to compete with them. But the only team that we missed
Mm-hmm.
that we did not had the chance of watching them on the broadcast because it was basically an offline game due to technical difficulty as we explained yesterday, guys. It was Blitz Esports' Retaliation. This is the lineup that we missed seeing on the broadcast, and to our surprise, this is the exact lineup which is now probably going to march in with a clean sweep, with a clean slate, with a whitewash against a team known as Dragon Lord.
So are you referring that the production team has kept the best for the last so
Maybe.
that we see the action-packed game
Yeah.
during the finale, during the best of five. We talk about it, the X factor on the prowl with that heavy denial for Ultimate, who was about to land a big blow. Now with him off the picture, the support kind of diminishing. The
Mhm.
configuration working for the same. You see Vayne walking from the other front. Meanwhile, heavy amount of damage from Ravana, immediately countered by Blitz. Now it's up to Crush and Discount Killer. Any more discounts on the board? He landed a lot of shots, crushing them. Time and again goes for a 2K. Can you get a 3K? Remains the question. Just a little bit of intel using the utility. Timed, very well executed. I'm satisfied. The last one, Aryan, Ionvak also go down with the hop connection. Crush is low on health. He holds the corner. The peak about to happen and the banger. What a beautiful 4K in this round. I'm loving it, Raider.
Ah, it's like the McD ad. Yes, definitely the way things are happening, guys, it is definitely in a way very appealing, very on point, very absolutely amazing. Every single new gamer who is trying to dive into the world of CS, I know you're a little bit late, guys, but it's never too late. You can dive
True.
into the world, you can figure out what the ecosystem is all about. All thanks to GamerConnect, all thanks to Nvidia, ROG, the platform that they're bringing in right now. You can be a part of it. You can be there in the selected cafes where the action goes on, where the restrictions are open. All the details, all the links will be available for you guys on the social media handles of GamerConnect. So make sure to check that out. Meanwhile, we check out this eighth round, 6-1. Dragon Lord is in big trouble, is in serious trouble, but Evil Prince will still find
Ooh.
Discount Killer. This time, Discount Killer will give up a discount, I believe. He messed up. He got taken away. Now, the other four individuals who has got a op, two op, to be honest, an M4A4, M4A1S, and an AK. So mix of everything is available from the sides of Blitz Esports Retaliation. What they need to do is just continue playing on that, continue being effective on it.
Yes, indeed, have to be quite effective. Meanwhile, Ravana walks in and says that, no, sir, I'm not going to give you that X factor any more time. I said that a lot of time. I'll control over that. Prince gets the op over here, yet so low on health, about to get heavily hit. Crush on the move. Wow, that's a pixel shot connection. As soon as he saw just a little area to work with, yet lands it beautifully. I don't want to say it, Raider. Yet, I think this is the map after which we have to raise the flag.
Yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible, guys, that there is a very big chance that we are going to end up seeing a 3-0, a clean slate coming in from one particular side, and the other side will be like, we tried. That's all.
True.
That's all I believe, which might happen at the end of
Mm-hmm.
this competition, guys. But anyway, guys, all said and done, it's a learning curve. In
True.
the last few seasons, we have seen teams faltering down and then coming back sharply. But still, guys, 7-1. Even we have seen a comeback from 12-1, guys. So I will not be surprised. I will be absolutely thrilled to see that kind of a comeback, but not surprised. But Crush, wall bangable, shot on Element X, shots on two individuals already. Might get three. Oh, he whipped this time. Oh, again, he did. Will not make a mistake of peeking on from the same angle again. Rico, Ravana, Discount Killer, Ultimate, and Crush. They're actually on a roll. That nade was very good, but Crush still gets a 3K. He's like, yeah, I started this. I'm going to end up getting all the value. Discount Killer finds one more. Can he get the last piece of this puzzle? He's actually an oppo, but he will go down. The name Aryan is played, and that's how you can clearly see that it's 8-1 already. Few seconds more before we end up seeing the 10th round, but what a
Mm-hmm.
decimation, what a dismissal coming in from the sides of Blitz Esports Retaliation. It's like they're not even considering Dragon Lord a team who is finalist. The way they are playing, to be honest, the way they are pushing their players, they're pushing the buttons.
Of course, of course. These are the matches where it makes me think that, a team has the complete control over the map. Talking about the control, tried, landed a shot about to, no, denies that, yet goes for the second banger. Beautiful execution. No, that's a big time overstep. Oh my goodness, I think, I spoke a lot about Blitz, and oh no, I don't want to see that happening. That's a crush. Yes, it is. One more crush, it is again. Goes for the tingle, the pistol. He knows for sure. Taking a little bit of time, the reload disallows him. It's up to Rek, low on health. Wayne with the op holds a big time corner, wherein you know that the AK is about to roar. We have the amount of time, the diffusal available. Yes, time enough to work with, wherein you do not see the C4. So Wayne has to land the blow in order to win the round, and you see the man of the hour making a big blank. The hunter on the move. Wayne, will you able to find the connection? A lot of area to cover with. Raider, it's a
Mhm.
Tom and Jerry play.
It is. It's a cat and mouse chase that is happening right now. But the worst part is that the mouse, namely Wayne, right now, he is in trouble because of the lack of HP.
Okay.
But obviously, we can see some good
Yes.
rotations probably. He has got
Agree.
an op to work with. It's going to be interesting and play on angles. But no, he's lining up. He's lining up for Rico. And he's not going to miss this one. This was the first frag for Rico in this particular round. And it was the ending frag for the map, for the round, for the Dragon Lord. What a way. What a way to bounce back. Rico definitely is absolutely on par. Look at him already getting 11 frags. Just 3 deaths, guys. Look at the number of deaths that these guys are receiving. Discount color on the other corner due to the fact that he is just popping his head in the mid doors, trying to go for the op. Yes, I can clearly see that he has received 6 deaths, but at the same point, 15 frags. That in itself justifies why this guy is so much effective in a map like this in Dust 2. And whoever's pick was this particular map, honestly, it was brilliant because Dust 2 as a
Yes.
map is the latest in edition, but at the same point, one of the oldest map as well.
Oh. Yes, agreed. You saw that, right? Wayne was so
Yeah.
ready. I thought so. Rek is the one to take the frag over there. While completely got surprised. Talking about surprises coming in the form of Crush and Ravana, totally taking care of the player. My goodness, Wayne, the last man standing with the AK, about to walk into the crossfire. Banger, slightly missed it, goes for the second, misses it heavily. Wayne lands the blow. Now Wayne is getting completely flanked. Are you ready? Begs the question. He holds a corner. You see Ravana moving into the picture. He's low on health. That's a good utility. Denies a little bit of room. Not a lot to work with the smoke, disallowing him, and big time blows. Ravana along with Riker lands the amazing. That's a 10 to 1. The number 10 on the board. You know what I'm speaking with.
Ooh, one more round. It can go in the favor of Blitz Esports Retaliation because of the way they are continuing to do that. And it's a loss bonus that has been triggered, so maybe there is a chance that could be a 10-2, probably resembling the very first map of Mirage. It can happen, guys, in that way. But Blitz Esports, they have been maybe lucky, or maybe they have actually well calculated this equation that they every now and then want to go with the CT side in their favor. They
Oh.
start with the CT side advantage and they are absolutely beneficial at it. I cannot really recall what happened in Mirage, but eventually in Inferno and also in Dust 2, we can clearly see that it's the CT side advantage that they get. Okay, some flashbangs, some utils, but as soon as the players lined up, even when flash, this player is still going to get the players down. Discount killer gets the last two, or actually the second last two players, and the last individual which is still surviving is going to be Wayne. Is he the Batman or a normal billionaire? Let's see.
My
Wow.
goodness, what a
Wow.
round it is. I totally got lost into the game and forgot the fact that I'm casting for it. Supposed to provide the commentary, got totally lost into the connection. 11-1 on the board. Look at the numbers, they are speaking for themselves. Discount killer about to get the 20 bomber. All that's needed is a 2K. We are talking about the performance, guys. So go check out Nvidia line of graphic cards along with the ASUS and ROG in picture. Get the performance benefit on your opponents. That's what Team Blitz has been doing. Of course, they are using those cards, I believe so, along with the beautiful. Uh, what was I supposed to say? They play it amazingly. Totally getting lost into their gameplay. Now, being the defenders, they did some amazing tasks. Now, being the attackers, just 2 rounds, discount killer gets denied heavily. Ultimate move, the Berettas not gonna work this particular juncture, and Blitz about to take away one more round.
Oh, this is a crucial round. If they get that round in their favor, trust me, there is no looking back. There is no coming back because then it will be a 12-1 score line. And I think they have done it, honestly. They have already marched in a way that they have the advantage. And the last man standing is going to be Aryan. He's being flooded from two different corners. He peeks in from the door and instantaneously, few whiffs initially, but Rico will finally find a connection right on the cranium, putting the player down. 12-1 is what we have right now. A full four back-to-back rounds coming through, and I believe this time it's going to be a force buy from both the sides. There is no doubts in my mind regarding that. And look at this: half shields, SMGs, some smokes, and a lot of guts. This is exactly what Dragon Lord is going to portray and put down in this particular round. Maybe they're going to win this one, but I still believe that the journey is way too long. 11 rounds of a difference. My God, that's big.
Yes, I have to agree with that. Have to see if they are gonna get crushed, whether you're gonna get wrecked. Begs the question if there are any discounts. We have been speaking about it. Some jumping jacks happening, and element X through the smoke lands a lot of damage. Good enough to take care of the frag as well. It's up to Discount Killer, Ravana, and Rek who are moving into the site, holding some crucial corners. Rek has a little bit of advantage, wherein he allows the player to walk into the crossfire. I believe so. Prince moves in, takes a cover a little bit, and Vayne searching for them. Yes, indeed. Check the corners, move in, and then you see Team Blitz regrouping. They're gonna walk straight into the fire. If Prince lines up the shots, he's about to get deleted heavily. Yes, that happens. Amazingly executed. Vayne is the next one. A utility across the line. Yellow flash slightly being denied the opportunity. The SMG on the prowl, and here you go. Vayne off the map. Yellow flash moving into the site. You see Element X, the X Factor about to happen. Yes, I have to say so. With that, it's a 1v2. Where did you start and how exactly it's going to be unleashed? Are you gonna get the match for your team with that? A huge victory. Otherwise, we have to wait for the next round. Discount Killer, all in your hands for your team to be victorious. He entered the site, no C4, so has to check it. Meanwhile, a big one coming in from Yellow Flash with that denies the opportunity. We have to wait for probably 2 rounds, if I understand correctly.
Yeah, I think so. I think so that we are going to see probably 2 rounds because this one it is going to be out of the hands. Maybe there is a possibility that they are going to run with the Tech 9 Choo Choo train. Maybe that's a possibility. We have seen that tactic as well. Being the attacker, as I have said a number of times, you have the advantage of choosing a particular side and going in with the rampage, maybe getting the advantage. And if we can see, Dragon Lord is bifurcated a little bit more towards the mid and also towards the A side, not the B side.
Yes.
On B, we just have two individuals who are holding up the corner. I said just two because of the fact that there are five of them marching right towards the B side, and that's exactly what is happening. Spotted the player, missed the shots initially, but finally will connect, and that's exactly where I said the game can change. Oh my god, the players are trying to swing around, but they're receiving a lot of shots. They have been damaged. The plant will still happen. Look at this sneaky peeky lad, but will get taken down with the AUG. Crush has been crushed away. Smokes to dissipate. Smokes to take off the corners. Discount Killer on the other corner is holding another beautiful angle. He might just find a way and he can easily put him down. Will not miss. Or he miss. Oh, he's gonna miss. Oh my god. Should have not happened in that way. Last man standing. Ultimate has got a very small teeny tiny weapon and even teeny tiny HP. Goes down. But I would like to say, the guys, decent amount of damage has been done.
Absolutely, a lot of damage dealt onto the opponents, and this we spoke about. Have to wait for one more round. Whereas Raider, we saw the team performing with pistols.
Right.
So if the configuration works for the team, that they try to move and then while shielding each other, you see a shield purchased by Crush. So probably I could expect that kind of play. Try to walk directly into the line of fire while Crush takes the grunt of the situation. The rest of the team will land some big blows with the Deagles, and then you'll see Rek with the Tech 9 landing a lot of damage. Yet on the other front, do not forget you have a bullpup rifle with the M4A1s and the Galil along with the AWP. X over here. Ravana just across the corner. This grenade not gonna work. Oh, that's a damage. A lovely utilization of the grenade, of course. As soon as the smoke dies down, yellow flash in between. The bullpup rifle not working for him. Did not find any intel of the fire in between. His position slightly compromised. Wayne is in big time trouble. Yet yellow flash moves in from the other front. A big denial over here, trying to work with the Deagles and with the SMG, prowling further, crushes them down. It's a 3v4 situation, crushes low on health, so he cannot attempt the same again. Have to take the help from either Discount Killer or from Wreck. They are moving in, situated themselves, yet a big denial right across the board. The last one goes down just like that. We spoke about it, 2 rounds may not work. Now that it is triggered, let's do this Blitz Esports.
Yeah, hopefully they're gonna win this one because I can see that Crush is once again with triple. But at the same point, when it comes to Discount Killer, Ravana and Rico to be precise, these guys are going to invest big. Oh, it's actually a scout coming in from Crush, 4 AKs and lot of utils. This one is the one where Blitz Esports would love to end up the scenario. Otherwise, if they lose, trust me, they're going to lose even more rounds out of their hands, and it could be a situation where we are going to see even more of a downfall. Elements, Element X is going to find some good value. Ultimate, he found a value, but Ravana and Ultimate, both of them have been now countered. Mollies have been dropped. They can use that. They are going to line up those mollies. Players are also converging. One guy is holding the car angle, and that is actually Yellow Flash, but he's getting burned. What? The Scout Killer on the other corner also gets evaporated by the hands of Wayne with that beautiful op of his own. That's interesting. Slowly but steadily, things are changing. It's a 2v2 equation for now. Anyone can win, anyone can lose. But who's going to be the winning one? That's what is going to define the moment. Wayne is holding a good spot. Will he change the angles? Yes, he did because of the heavy fire that was coming in from this AK.
Agreed. It's a 2v2. Vayne is low on health, so cannot take a lot. The side entry being denied, those are not gonna work. They are prepared. They are well know that they should not hold the corner. And look at the way they made the cover. A proper
Yep.
configuration knows that they're not gonna get the plant at this juncture. Goes for the plant exactly as they planned it now. Have to see if this flank would work. Meanwhile,
Wow.
wrecked entirely. The last one, the prince. The prince, are you going to be the prince of Persia or be just denied? Moving in, wreck, about to wreck the game, low on health, no left out, just a
Oh,
shot on
lovely.
the head. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we have the victory. We have the team about to lift it with style. Amazing play from Blitz. Blitz, I wanted a to and fro game. I wanted to see the map 5. Why did you do this to the Dragons? Come on, guys. We wanted to see a lot of CS2 action. Yet, huge congratulations to the team. Team Dragon Lord, while I know that you gave your best of the best, as Raider has mentioned it time and again, it's always a learning opportunity. You either win or you learn.
Well, bow down to the champions, guys. Let's see sports retaliation. What a play from their corner. They were significant, they were effective, they were
True.
absolutely amazing. And I have no complaints so far from Let's see sports retaliation. The only complaint that I had was why did not we see them in the qualifiers and in the semi finale? But guys, after seeing these 3 maps, we are fulfilled with the way they played, with the effectiveness that they brought onto the table, and the kind of carnage that they were able to portray. If I'm not wrong, we started with somewhere around 13-6, 13-5 for scoreline, then 13-9 was the scoreline, I believe, in the Inferno. And now, once again, a very big difference was there between Dragon Lord and Blitz Esports Retaliation. I am pretty surprised, honestly, because you had individuals like Evil Prince, Element X, Aryan was in the
Hmm.
mix, but you still failed to perform because there is a guy known as Discount Killer. There is individuals like Ravana, Rico, Crush. These individuals, they were just so on par, so effective, so amazing with their play style that they did whatever they wanted to, and they still had their victory.
Of course, huge victory moment for the team. Wanted to see more of that action getting unfolded. Yet, guys, this is the time where we have to take a leave
Yep.
because there is a story that is about to be written one time. So, waiting for the next one. Before we go, Raider, any more closing arguments?
I would like to just say this, guys, that make sure to check out the Nvidia graphic cards. Make sure to check out all the series if it fits in your budget. Make sure to check that out. If you want compatibility, if you want sustainability, go for the ROG, because
Hmm.
then you have the build quality and also the sustainability of a Nvidia RTX cards in your favor.
Mhm.
So, guys, this is it for the day. And eventually, this is it for this season of Nvidia Reflex iCafe Attack, powered by ASUS ROG. We had a lot of fun in the last 3 days, including this one. The grand finale was a little bit unexpected. We expected that at least a 3-1 scoreline will be there, but no, it's
Hmm.
actually a 3-0. Good for Blitz Esports. But now I just want to end this day, guys. So we'll be seeing you in the next segment. We'll be seeing you in the next storyline. Bye bye. Peace out. Thank you for joining us.